Why are we fascinated by robots? It's a really big question, and it's going to get even bigger and more pressing in the next 10 or 20 years as robots escape from the laboratory into our everyday lives. Where does the word robots come from? A little bit more recent than you might imagine. Actually, in 1920, Karel Čapek writes a play, Rossum's Universal Robots. Now, Čapek's robots are not just these big, broad-shouldered tin men. They are, in a way, immensely lifelike. They're grown from organic material in factories. And that's tremendously prescient and looks forward into the future. And people take the idea and they flesh it out in reality. And so you get these great tin men created, like Saigon or Eric, the first British robot in 1928. So the idea is a very powerful, imaginative one, and it's not just associated with high tech, but really people are really fascinated by the spectacle of robots. People love a show. They like to see things that stand up and perform, and that's one of the reasons we love robots. They put on a play for us, and they make us, in doing so, think about ourselves. We've always been obsessed with robots because we love machines that are lifelike. What robots do is that they play on our tendency, our instinct to anthropomorphize. And because of that, we are drawn to them. And actually, when you create a robot, what it means is you're creating a very powerful mirror in which you can look at the robot and it reflects back on you, on your behavior, what you do, and how you interact with the world around you. This fascination, the spectacle of robots, actually raises some quite profound questions. What do we want robots to look like? Do we want them to be uncannily humanoid? Do we want them to be very obviously robot-like? And the important thing that raises in thinking about this is that all of this is to play for. The idea for what happens next with robots is not set down. And ultimately it's got to be what is appropriate and what people want.